This is for my fellow independent broker owners out there who are looking at the landscape out there and wondering if an acquisition or joining a larger brand is no longer an unthinkable possibility. And I will tell you why. 8 months ago, I joined the Howard Hanna Rand family and how it's going after all this time. So, the first thing that I was concerned about is losing my identity, being absorbed by the Borg, this large monolith. And I was allowed to remain the J. Phillip team at Howard Hanna Rand. And when we acquired the Mark Seiden company, which is a very active and prominent local brokerage here in the Briarcliff area, he chose to remain the Mark Seiden team at Howard Hanna Rand Realty. Obviously, compliance has to be met, but you do not suddenly lose your identity if you choose not to as a team. Okay? Culture was a big deal for me. I did not want to be with a large corporate owned, publicly held company. The fact that they're family held, the fact that they're private, the fact that I get to talk to the boss, the fact that I have their cell phone numbers, that kind of thing was very important to me. And I will say that when I had my ups and downs, especially in the downs, and some of the big flags attempted to poach my agents, interestingly enough, the Rand folks never did. I'm all for being opportunistic. I'm all for looking for opportunities, but they never did anything lowbrow, and they kept it classy, and I appreciate that. I think number three is you have to ask yourself, if you take an honest look at what they have under the hood, is the company you're looking at, do they have something that if you had the time and money, that you would build that? And when I looked at what Howard Hanna Rand had in the training silo and in the tools and in the tech areas, I was blown away. And that was what I wanted to build if I had the time and the money. And what I was excited about was the fact that I could just plug into that without having to work another 5 or 10 years to maybe build it and focus on what I loved, which was to sell real estate and to help develop agents and let them take care of things like the overhead and the payroll and all that other stuff that just sucked the joy out of the industry for me. Then there's the direction that the brand is going in. Are they going in a direction that looks promising? Are they in a growth mode? Are they status quo? Have they contracted? These folks are always looking to grow, and that mattered to me because I'm looking to grow still. And lastly, the 6-month checkup. You don't need to talk to me. You don't need to talk to the person that's, like recruiting or approaching you. What you really need to talk to is the people that have been there 6 months to a year and see how it's going for them. Did they underpromise and overdeliver? Did they overpromise and underdeliver? Well, I'm happy to say, in most areas, I'm really pleased about how much they did underpromise and overdeliver. Nothing's ever perfect. We've had our differences, but overall, this was way the smarter move, and I wish I had done it a year earlier. So if you're an independent broker owner out there and you're looking at this changing landscape and wondering how you're going to navigate what is an increasingly uncertain future where your association is not going to be much help, then we need to talk because I found the answers here and you may as well. So let's talk.